and gentlemen, welcome aboard this live launch with Hunky Dory TV. The crafting captain has turned on the fasten seatbelt sign and we are now cleared for takeoff. In preparation for launch, please ensure all of your troubles and worries are properly stowed. You won't be needing those today. Our flight time will be a craft-filled 60 minutes or more, and the Hunky Dory crew are now ready for departure. At this time, we ask you to sit back, relax, and enjoy our video presentation. Live launch takeoff in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We have live launch liftoff. Good morning, crafters, and welcome to Hunky Dory TV on our very special live launch show. My name's Dan. I will be your captain for this hour, and in charge of in-flight entertainment today we have the wonderful Emily. Good morning, Emily.
Morning.
Good morning. And over there in the demonstration station we have a lady we have now coined as Non-Stop Natalie.
Non-stop.
It is non-stop. Good morning, Nat. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you. How are you?
You are very well, but you're very busy.
I am, yeah. So I've just started my day. This is my first live hour at 10 o'clock, and my last one will be at 10 o'clock tonight.
Will it?
It will finish at 10, yeah.
Oh my gosh.
And
but
it's exciting, though.
It is exciting, but that's not all, is it?
No.
Because then tomorrow...
Oh, yeah, then tomorrow I start at 7:30 and I will finish at 9.
Wow. Guys, Natalie...
It's fun, though. I'm so excited.
It is
because
fun.
There's some epic launches.
Natalie Musprat is an absolute trooper. So she's here with us this morning on Hunky Dory TV for an hour of awesomeness for our 8th birthday celebrations. But then she's off to...
Couldn't miss out.
Hey, you couldn't miss out. It's very true. Because you weren't with us on Monday, were you? It was
No,
myself
and I'm
Rebecca.
not with us on Friday, so I could not miss out. I had
you're-
to be here.
You're getting your Hunky Dory TV fix. That's
am.
what it is. But then she's off to Peterborough to the Create and Craft Studios, and she's going to be doing what?
Pearl Elegance.
Floral Elegance.
Oh, Floral
it's called.
Elegance. I'm the first person to say it, and I said it wrong.
So we've got a new launch on Create and Craft TV this
mega.
evening. So is it just American
This evening it's just live US hours, yeah, which
Okay.
is super special because we don't do them very often. And this is my first one, I've never done it before, so it's going to be really fun to do that and, you know, introduce this kit to our amazing American viewers because it's beautiful.
It's a stunning
It's so
kit.
good to craft with. I've not had any problems making demos.
Oh, so I'm hoping because Nat's made genuinely 21 demos, something like that, for this launch that she's doing tonight and tomorrow. I'm hoping to sneak out of here. I was going to try and do it beforehand, but I'm hoping to sneak out of here in a little bit while Natalie's doing a demo and get my hands on a couple of cards to show you.
Oh my
it's
God,
really,
it's
really
so
nice.
nice.
But that is not what today is about.
No, it's
not. It's a little hint and tip or sneak peek about what's coming up. We'll show you that later. But today is all about Set the Scene Moonstone. It's a new collection called Happy Places, and we're going to show you that in a little while. But if that was, should we say, your main course for today, then we
need
have
a starter,
we have
don't
some
we?
pretty incredible appetizers. Yes, we do.
I love an
This is sort of.
appetizer.
Oh, somebody's ringing me. Excuse me. Let me just ignore that. Sorry about that. What was I saying? Yes, we have some lovely appetizers. Sorry about that. First appetizer. It's our 8th birthday week. We are 8 years old, or Club Hunky Dory is 8 years old. Can you imagine that, being 8 again?
I can't actually.
This person keeps ringing me. I wish they'd go away.
I don't know whether I'd want to be 8 again.
I don't know. I think I'd love to be 8
We talked
again.
about this the other week in the office, me and Rebecca, and I think Kat was in, and we said, like, as much as being a child would be absolutely amazing, like, don't want to be there again. I'm quite satisfied.
Are you quite
with where I
satisfied
am.
and settled where you are?
Yeah.
Yes, the reason for that, Natalie, is because you're young. That's why, Natalie, because you're still young and virile and all those other wonderful
Think about
words.
all the things. If I was 8, well, if anyone was 8, you've got all your exams to do again.
That's true.
No, thank you.
But you can just play with Transformers all day long.
You do that anyway. It doesn't matter.
It's true. I've got loads in my office. We need to get on, don't we? Okay, so our appetizers. It's our 8th birthday celebrations for Club Hunky Dory. So we're doing some incredible offers across the website. We're starting this with double discount across site-wide.
Double discount? discount? I didn't know about this.
Did you not know? It's double discount across the whole website. So
get
all full
shopping.
price products, double discount. We've got improved multi-buys all over the place. And when I say improved multi-buys, normally we do things like 2 for 20 quid on Popper Topper pads. Well, it's 2 for 15. We take an extra £5 off the multi-buys for Moonstone. We've got loads and loads of incredible offers. We've got pick of the days every single day.
Which is mega.
I'll tell you about Mondays in a minute because it's still available and it's corking. But number 2, corking like a bottle of wine.
Yep.
Number 2, yesterday's was back in stock, our lovely deluxe craft pads, which are fantastic. Today's pick of the day is going to be our Moonstone Set the Scene Dies, which we will get to one day, I promise. But just before we do, if you were to spend over £25 this week, in any one order, so it's each order as well, so if you had 2 orders that were over £25,
cool.
you get this twice. You're going to get this fabulous topper sheet for free, picked by our lovely pixies here at Hunky Dory and popped into your basket.
This is super cute.
It's a Mr. Ted topper sheet. There are 4 large format toppers on it, but loads of sentiments as well, including a lovely Father's Day one down here at the bottom. Some nice happy birthday ones. Perfect for your dad, brother, brother-in-law, granddad, so on and so forth. Whether they're chilling out in the shed down here, whether they're football fans, whether they are handy with a mower. Yeah. We need people who are handy with a mower in our life, or whether they are handy with a paintbrush. I don't know.
I think I know one person for all of those occasions.
Do you?
Yeah.
Excellent. So that's 4 cards you're going to get out of this, which is brilliant. That is free with every single order of £25 or over. If you're in the UK, and mainland P&P is free over 30 quid as well. So this is incredible, and there's so much on the website. Jump onto our website, hunkydorycrafts.co.uk, and you will be able to see banners at the top that take you to all of these incredible goodies and offers that I'm telling you about. But Monday's pick of the day was the launch of our brand spanking new club gift, which is free. I love free things. I'm going to show you it very quickly, and then we're going to move on. We've still got Win It Weekly to talk about. There's so much going on.
I know there's loads.
There is loads to talk about, but that's good. We're never shy of things to talk about, are we, Natalie?
No, definitely not.
Let me show you this. If you haven't got it yet, and over a third of our stock has already gone on our club gift, over a third of our stock has already gone.
That's crazy.
It's the Garden Treasures collection. It's absolutely lovely. 12-piece deluxe card collection, 300 GSM topper sheets, as you'd expect from us here at Hunky Dory. The standard, usual high quality that you get from us at Hunky Dory. Just because it's free, it doesn't go lesser quality. Loads of sentiments on it. Love the birds in this. Beautiful birds that you will see in your garden. I might have to lift that a little. Here we go.
Don't you wish that the gardens were like this right now?
Oh, well, ours
they're a bit wet, aren't they?
Ours is very wet.
Yeah, it's a soggy mess.
We're having building done in our garden at the minute.
A building in your garden?
Well, we're having like an extension on the back of the, back of the house.
Okay.
So we had a conservatory, an old conservatory. Sorry about this. Sorry.
I've not seen Dan in a while. We're just catching up.
Just catching up.
What happens?
Well, we had this old conservatory, so we bought the house, and it was a really old conservatory, and it was like falling to bits. And there was rain coming through and all that, and puddles on the floor and everything. We never went in there. Conservatory is like really hot in summer, really cold in winter.
It's a weird thing, isn't it?
Never went in there. No. So with that footprint, it's been changed to an extension. And there's a brickie at our house, and he's at our house right now.
He's not the one that we've had here, is he?
He's not the one that we've had here, no. We've got a brickie at our house. What's he doing? Well, he's in the van. I don't know what he's doing.
Because he can't work because of the rain?
It's spitting. It's spitting. That's not rain. Is he northern? What's going on? He must be from somewhere else, you know.
I think he's from a different part of the world.
He must be from a different part of the world because of a different part of the country.
Shine.
Because rain or shine, we're on it here.
We are.
Anyway, that's enough about moaning about my builders. Garden Treasures Club gift. It's absolutely lovely. We've got the lovely yellows in here as well. Guys, this is free. You add it to your basket. You just pay the P&P, and it's free. So if you're placing an order at the moment, if your order is 30 quid, let's say, or £30 and 1 pence, you get this club gift. You add this to your basket, okay, and it will show as free as long as it's the first one of this gift that you've added. Otherwise, you'll pay the £9.99 because they're usually £9.99. You'll get this free. You'll get the Teddy Loves topper free because you hit 25 quid, and you'd get free mainland UK P&P.
That's good.
And you've got those incredible offers and multi-buys to go out as well, which is incredible.
Loads and loads of things on there.
Love this. Love the wellies and the watering can. And I like flowers in the watering can. That is a cool thing. You want a watering can in your garden. I got Deb's one, a
tin
galvanised steel type thing, you know, and we're putting lavender in it.
Yeah. Ooh,
That's the way.
pretty.
That's the future. Guys, that's free. If you want to upgrade it to the ultimate bundle, should I say, it's called, it'll come on screen any second, the Garden Treasures bundle, because you want the adorable scorable that goes with it, you want the inserts that go with it, you want the papers that go with it. What do you want? You want this. Look at that. All of that. So the papers up at the top, you've got the deluxe card collection here that you get, which is your club gift. It's included in the bundle. You've got this lovely matte-tastic cardstock in these beautiful colours. Really, really pretty. As you can see, goes so well and have been chosen to go with this kit.
And do you know what? To make the most out of this, buy the bundle and get your free gift, because then you've got 2 topper sets.
I don't know if you can do that. I think you can either get the bundle or the free gift. I don't think you can do both now.
Can you not do both?
I like your style.
We need to sort that out.
I do like your style. Well, the free gift is free in the bundle still. You don't pay for it. Does that make sense?
I see. Oh.
You're really good, but we need to talk before you open your mouth, Natalie. No, you're brilliant. Brilliant idea. Don't know if we can do it. We've got inserts down at the bottom as well, and we've got this fantastic bite-sized little book there at the bottom as well with 70.
There's loads in there. 72 because it's a mini one, isn't it?
I'm going to show you very, very quickly. I'm just going to flick through some of the images in this so that you can see multiple sheets of each, as you'd expect, so that you can decoupage. But I'll go on the side. Yes, the right way. Yes. Isn't that lovely? Love the birds. Love the birds. Absolutely beautiful. Lovely floral arrangements, but that's gorgeous, isn't it? That's going to make fantastic decoupage. Or, guys, as you know, 72 sheets in this. Whack them on a bit of mirri. You've got 72 toppers, perfect for summertime.
And you'll have sentiments from your sentiment pad to add to that as well.
You absolutely will. Love it, love it, love it. So make sure, if you haven't got your club gift yet, get it. Over a third of the stock has gone. It launched 2 days ago. That's the longest section to get into Win It Weekly that we've ever had.
Lots of chat there.
Lots of chat.
Lots of appetizers.
Just enough chat about building. Okay, Win It Weekly. If you want to be in with a chance of winning our Square memory book and month by month bundle, you've not seen this yet, have you? Super prize. Worth 30 squid oinks. It says 30 squid oinks, and the reason it says 30 quid is because there is a multi-buy where you get 2 of these together for 30 quid.
Oh, that's
good. These are £19.99 each, is that not correct?
Yeah. So actually you're getting like £40.
So separately it's 40 quid. And I love the way that we do this. Instead of making out that it's the separate retail price,
we're going to put them
we
together.
give them the bundle retail price, which means that instead of only getting 3 winners, we get 4 winners. Love it. If you want to be in with a chance of winning these 36 individual dies worth £30, as we say there, there will be 4 winners, and we will give them away on Friday. It will be Kelly and
Kelly and Kat
on Friday on our Thank Craft It's Friday show. Make sure you're here, British summertime, 10 a.m. You can be in with a chance of winning these. To be in with a chance, we need to know the answer to this question. What are you wearing? What are you wearing if you are in your birthday suit? Is it A, top hat and tails? Is it B, a swimsuit, of course? Or is it C, not a stitch? Which is it? Is it A, top hat and tails? Is it B, swimsuit? Or is it C, not a stitch?
Good question.
What are you wearing if you're in your birthday suit? That's one of Emily's questions, and it's a good one.
It's a good one.
Are you ready for us to move on to our pick of the day? It only took 15 minutes to
I know, it was only just... we're there, though.
This is absolutely gorgeous. We're going to jump to a little bit of VT so that you can see what it's all about, and then I'll show you through the products. Okay, so one of the reasons why I'm so excited about this is that I know very, very little about this collection. So this has sort of passed me by somehow. I don't know whether when it was first, when they came up with it or the inspiration came up with it, I wasn't in, I'm not 100% sure. And I missed Natalie's shows yesterday. I was busy bear, so I couldn't get to see them. So I'm going to find out a lot about this at the same time that you guys are going to find out about this, but I have seen some of the models. Now, we're going to go to the fairground one first that I'm going to show you, but before we do, I can't not show you this because I think this is gorgeous, and this is the last one that we're going to show you today, okay? But I've seen this at the side. Jessica Jenkins made this for us.
Jessica did some excellent samples of this collection.
Folds down, obviously. I love the way that she's backed it as well with some of our one of our dual design paper pads, which I think is lovely.
Fancy.
But look at isn't that incredible? The depth, the dimension. I love the butterflies. I love the bike there. I love the windmill in the background. You can make this with one of these sets. This isn't the Fairground Fun one that you're looking at. This is the, what's it called, Nat?
Country Pack.
Country Pack, which we'll go to. It's the last one that we're going to show you because Nat's going to do a rather special demonstration with it. Okay. But first, let me tell you, I'll move some of these out of the way. There's so many things, so much going on here. First things first, what is it, Natalie? It's the Set the Scene Happy Places collection. There are 4 different die sets, correct? Each of which enable you to make incredible Z-fold cards, or indeed, if you wanted to, those gorgeous pop-up cards.
In any way you want to, because as you can see there's 3 die panels that you get included in each of your die sets. And they sort of cut off at this point, so you can extend them if you want to. You can just use them as these 3 panels, but then if you use them with the card blanks that are designed to work with them, you can make beautiful 3D cards like is on the board here. That fantastic Z-fold.
Isn't that amazing? So this is a lovely fun fair, and we all remember the fun fairs when we were young. Absolutely fantastic. Whether it was Alton Towers for you, wherever you lived in the UK, or whether it was Florida.
Oh
wow! Whether you went to Disney. Incredible. The Fairground Fun die sets. So these die sets are £14.99 each. They're any 2 for 20 quid at the moment, which is incredible. They're normally only 2 for 25, but at the minute,
so good because you get an extra savings.
They're any 2 for 20, which I absolutely love. So if there's 2 particularly that you like, you can get that. But there is a multi-buy, I'm sure.
There is.
There is. Tell me about the multi-buy. There we go. The Happy Places Set the Scene multi-buy, which members save an extra £10 with this multi-buy. You get all 4 of the die sets, but you also get the card blanks that go with, correct?
Correct.
Exciting. Right, let me show you some of the models that have been made with this one. So let's go to here. Look at that. So tentfold cards, or steppers, should you call them?
Yeah, you can make steppers with these. You can make dioramas with these. You can make aperture cards. You can make pop-up cards with these if you put these onto steps inside your cards. The possibilities really are endless, and you can make these cards as big or as little as you want to.
So we've got something really, really simple here because it's all on one level, if you will. Okay, oh, sorry, wrong way, there we go. So all on one level, if you will. So you can make them so that they post nice and easily, no problem. Jessica Jenkins did that one for us. Jessica also did that incredible one for us earlier as well. Kate McKenzie did this one here. Which, as we say, is a lovely stepper, but it's a multi-stepper, isn't it? It's not just one. It's
not just one. You've got the 2 steps on there, which just bring out more dimension into the scene.
Kat did this. I love the ticket at the bottom. That ticket die is in this set. It is included
in the set, yeah. So you get 5 dies in total in all sets. You get 3 of your panels. You get a sentiment die in this one. It's Have a Super Fun Day. And you also get a little embellishment. So in this one, it's the ticket, which I think is fabulous. Because if you want to make a flat card, you can make a background from that little die.
So the sort of stepper effect that you were looking at, here we go. That's an example of the stepper effect, yeah? Which is absolutely lovely, isn't it?
And these are the card blanks that you get included as well. So you're going to get included in your multi-buy if that's the way you buy it, or if you just want 2 but you want to buy the card blanks as well. You're going to get 3 different colourways for each die, and you get 2 of each of them. So the potential is to make 24 cards with all 4 dies and these card blanks.
But then obviously you can do them in white, you can colour them yourself.
Yeah, there's so much room for being creative here.
Alcohol markers, brush markers,
your inks if you want to. You can go crazy with the way that you colour these in.
So these might look a little bit strange because they look a little bit blobby, don't they? A little bit odd. But don't worry about that because when the die cuts them out, that's what they turn into. Do you see? It's incredible, isn't it?
It's really clever.
It's really, really clever. So, do you think that we can pop across to you, Nat, to see you
Yeah, let's go straight into it, and I'll
Brilliant.
show you exactly just how these work with your card blanks. So we're going to use that Fairground Fun. We'll keep it all together. And inside your dies, when you get them home, you have full photograph instructions. At the very top, it tells you everything you will need to be able to make this card. There's also some links here to our hub, to the website where you can get more inspiration for how to use these. So let's go ahead. We're going to start from one side first of all. If you have a large cutting machine, depending on the pressure, you can cut two sides here, and I'm going to do that because I know that with my Gemini it works. When I did it on TV, I just did one panel at a time, just so I had all the pressure cutting that one die, and I knew it would cut out first time. But I know with our Gemini, there's so much pressure in here that we can do two panels at once. And to be able to do this, you do need to have a larger die cutting machine. You don't need a larger die cut machine for using this because the width of your card blank is only 6 by 6. So it's going to fit through your Gemini Junior. It's going to fit through your Gemini MIDI if you've got that. But if you want to sort of speed up the process a tiny little bit, then you can cut the two sections that are on this one side at the same time. So let's bring in my plates. I'm just going to flip that over and then place them upright onto my A4 die cut machine. I'm going to use my metal plate as well because they're very intricate. You're going to be able to get through all of them. And then let's run this through our Gemini.
Deb Green, I'm just looking at some of the comments here. Deb Green said, I couldn't resist, I had to purchase them, they are fabulous. Oh, that's lovely. Shana says that I'm a newbie to card making and I'm loving the amazing work. And Tina says, you've picked a good company to start off with, you angels. Thank you so much. Lots of people saying not a stitch, which could well be right. Not a stitch.
So now we're going to pop this back onto our mat. I'm going to remove my tape and these two die cuts. I'm just going to steal my tape back a moment.
Natalie, you're going to love this. Susie Smith says, this is my comment of the day so far, my birthday suit needs a nip and tuck and a good ironing. Mine too, Susie, mine too. Absolutely.
Then what you want to do once you've cut your two sections from this side is we're going to fold this over. And we're going to pop the middle one into the middle section on top of this bleed. Now the excellent thing that Stacey's done while designing these dies is to put little nubbins on the end. Now they allow you to, once you've got your die in place, like so, you can line them up to the edge of where this die cuts on both sides. And then once you've cut it through, you know that that whole top section is going to release and remove away. So let's put this down.
So what are they, Natalie? They're what?
I use the word nubbins.
They're
it's
nubbins,
probably not the right word to use.
It's
little like tabs on the end of the die. That's a better word, isn't it? No, I just couldn't think of the right.
No, I think nubbins is a much better word. Nubbins is a good word, though. I think there's not enough nubbins in our life. You know, we could all do with an extra bit of nubbin, couldn't we?
So we're going to pop that back.
Who doesn't love a good nubbin?
This is why you can't say anything. You cannot. You can't say anything.
It's turning into an after-hours show. Sorry. Don't come to me. I'm going red.
So we're going to pull that back out and then we can take this off. Now I haven't put my sentiment on here, so we can add that. But first of all, we're going to take this off our die. Let's remove the die first because it will make it easier. Once we've removed the die, then we can take out this whole top section, which cuts away because we've lined up all of our edges.
All of our
nubbins.
Our nubbins, yes we did.
And then I'm just going to use my die brush to just pop out all of those die cuts, and they come away incredibly easy.
Guys, if you haven't got one of our 3-in-1 die brushes, you can see exactly the benefit of that little product with what Natalie's doing just there. It's fabulous.
They
you can
fly
see, you
out.
Rub it across and all those little bits and pieces all disappear. You've also got the other end of that. There's two little other tools, aren't there? One's a pokey tool.
You've got a pokey tool, so if there's any little pesky bits like that one there, you can just pop in your pokey tool and they're going to fly out like so.
Alan, are you saying hello before you go?
And then you also have
a
little spatula, scoopy, which is great for using on any other projects, using glitter, I use it for putting my gems on cards because it's a really good size.
It's clever for that. I've seen you do that so many times. It looks so much easier and precise as well now.
And then the last thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to add my sentiment, which I could have done when I did the first round, but I didn't want to sort of not be able to cut out these beautiful dies the right way. So let's pop that back in.
If you heard him then, guys, that was our superstar, Alan Kenyon, popped into the room to bring us some Floral Elegance cards.
Oh, yay. So
I can show some of those. At the end of the show, I will show you what Natalie is going to be demonstrating this evening on Create and Craft. So if you're in the USA, or if you're watching us back later on and you're in the USA, you get a sneak peek as to what's coming. And if you're in the UK, you get a sneak peek as to what's coming tomorrow on Create and Craft. And it'll be available from us on Friday this week.
This is what not to do with your dies. So I've just used one piece of tape here. So when it's gone into my die cut machine, it's wonky. But, you know, it could have been done on purpose because
I like the word
have a
jaunty
fun
angle.
day. We've used, a jaunty angle. It was meant to be. So make sure you use 2 pieces of tape because it's just going to save your card blank. It's going to, but actually it looks quite cool, especially with this text. Maybe I should have just not apologised for doing it wrong.
Yes, you should have pretended that.
I'm too honest.
Crafters don't make
Honesty
mistakes.
is the best
We've just got work in progress, haven't we, guys?
So then you just fold across those score lines because their score lines are already in for you. And there you go, a card already done with that super funky, jaunty sentiment.
Have a super fun day. Smooth now. I like that. I like that. It was a very good recovery. I'll give her that.
But they're so easy to put together. They're so easy to make with your card blanks. And if you don't want to use the card blanks in the way that they've been designed, then there's so much more possibility for you to make crazy stuff with them.
Well, it's really interesting because I've seen, obviously the design team have been playing with these.
Yes.
And I've just been looking through the next one that I'm going to show you, and they're all different. All the cards are really, really different.
Yeah, and I think that's what I wanted to show as well when I was on Create and Craft. Like, I didn't do one demo, apart from showing you how to make them like this. All my demos use different techniques and ideas with these, so you got a full effect of what you can make with them.
Which is brilliant because this is sort of the starter.
Yes.
Starter for 10. This is what you can do. What Natalie's just done there creates that Z fold, and you can see that gorgeous sort of sweeping down, which gives that vision of distance or horizon in there, which I think is lovely. Let's go straight on to Harbour Town, which is our second set.
I like this one.
It's lovely. I think we've got
Good
4
memories.
different and really pretty selections here. So you can see straight away that the embellishment on this one is the anchor.
It is.
Which is really nice, isn't it? So it's the usual Moonstone quality that you know and love at home. Moonstone award-winning dies from us exclusively here at Hunky Dory Crafts. I'm going to show you, here we go, in white. So there you go. You've got your 3 separate sections, if you will, that will go down your Z fold card.
Yeah, your little panels.
Take time for yourself, which is lovely. I think it's a lovely sentiment that. It's different, isn't it?
It is. It's a nice one. And I think this collection is, this one in particular, really works with that because, you know, that's what you do. You go away, you go to the coast, you spend some time relaxing in the beach by the sea, so it works really nicely. It's
a sentiment that everyone needs at the minute, I think. We could all do with a little bit of time a little bit of time looking after number 1 and making sure that you're in tip-top form is a good thing. Obviously, if you don't want that to be that sentiment, you can use any sentiment that you've got in your stash, including those gorgeous mini sentiments that we do, the £2.49 ones. Absolutely brilliant product. And then you can make it happy birthday, you can make it absolutely anything, retirement or whatever you choose. So this is it in white, and it's very attractive in white. Again, we've got the card blanks that go with, and I'll show you card made with those in a second. But let's look at some of the more interesting or different, made by Amy Wilkes.
I love that.
Love it. So she's gone straight into making a piece of wall art.
And this is something that you can hang up in your house.
Absolutely.
For sure.
I know where that's going. It's going in my bathroom.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
Nautical theme.
No, is it because of the water?
I think so.
So
just draws your eyes to a bathroom, doesn't it? Anything nautical.
Yeah. Makes you want to. If you can't tinkle, you need one of these, and then you'll have no problems. I think.
So this is one of the examples that we did on TV. I wanted to show you how you could use these with your nesting dies to create aperture cards.
So how clever is that, though? Because
it only cuts the detailing out. So what you can do is you can line this up onto the front of your card, cut out that detail, and then if you slot your nesting die behind the detailed panel, then it cuts out that beautiful aperture.
Again, you've got the same thing here. So you start off with these gorgeous Z-fold cards, but you just move on to absolutely whatever you choose.
Yeah, absolutely loads of things. You can make them.
Here's that Z-fold. Here's that Z-fold.
It works so well, doesn't it? They've been designed so well. Stacey and Jen have done a great job, and another great job of designing a Moonstone collection that I think is timeless as well. You're going to be able to use it all year round.
And this reminds me of a little song, which I'm not going to sing, don't worry.
Okay, good.
But it goes, little boxes on the hillside, little boxes made of ticky-tacky. And they're all made out of ticky-tacky, and they're all in a row. There are red ones and blue ones
I know
and
which
yellow.
one you mean now. You said you wasn't going to sing,
I promised
Dan.
I wasn't going to sing today. But that's a lovely song. If you've not heard it, go and find it. It's a lovely little song. But it's about the little houses, all the different coloured houses.
The little house, and they're the ones that you see sort of by the seaside, aren't they?
Aren't they? Do you know where my favourite sort of seaside resort is? Honfleur, it's called, in France. I don't know if you've been to Honfleur.
I haven't.
It's beautiful. Don't get me wrong. It's not a patch on Blackpool.
Oh, no.
My favourite foreign one. Don't get me wrong.
Is the sea just as brown?
Yeah. Beware of floating. Anyway, it's lovely. And I love this. So you did this, Nat?
Yeah, so I just wanted to show how you could use it on scrapbook pages. So these are pictures from when we went to Tenby in Wales last year, because Tenby's a little seaside harbour town. So I've used them with the pictures that we took.
And I can see exactly what you've used in the background there, because that says sea shanty to me.
It is sea shanty. So I've mixed and matched lots of different products to show you just how you can make the most out of these dies.
So this background card here, this Matte-tastic background card, is from our latest adorable scoreable pattern packs. They're available on the website, and Sea Shanty is one of my two favourites of the new 6. They're really, really nice, and it's proving to be one of the best sellers as well as Sea Shanty.
It's very cool.
It's really, really cool. Now, I love that. Matted onto a little piece of mirri with you've got the sort of twine down here.
I do. Tried to bring in a little nautical knot.
And well, why not?
Why not?
Hey, non-stop. Anyway, let's move on. Are we showing another, or are you demonstrating? What would you like to do?
Show another.
Should we show another? Is that all right? Can I remind people about the Win It Weekly question?
Yes,
Is that all right?
This is a good question.
Okay, if you want to be in with a chance of winning our, there somewhere, but we've got stuff everywhere, Square Memory Book and month-by-month bundle, 2 separate dies, worth 40 quid really RRP, but we do a bundle of £30. If you'd like to be in with a chance of winning these for winners this weekend, on Friday, what are you wearing if you're in your birthday suit? Is it A, top hat and tails, is it B, swimsuit, or is it C, not a stitch?
I love how you say it, like top hat and tails.
Top hat and tails. Is it B, swimsuit, or is it C, not a stitch? It's one of those 3. Let us know. And there are going to be 4 winners. I'm quite excited. Okay. Happy Places Set the Scene collection. This one is called, this is quite Downton Abbey-like, isn't it? Manor Gardens. Manor Gardens. Let's take a look. So that's our Manor Gardens die set. $14.99. You can choose any 2 of these, or indeed any 2 of this size die set across our whole website. Mix and match them. 2 for 20, which means that your second one's a £5.
That's really good.
It's crazy, isn't it? When you put it that way, it's amazing.
I didn't think about that.
This one is the Manor Gardens set. So let's take a look here. Wow.
It's amazing, isn't it? The detail in that house with all the little windows popped out.
Individual windows
If you were super creative, you could put some lights behind that.
Oh, well, just a piece of mirri. You put mirri behind that, the golden mirri, and that's going to work. Yeah, absolutely. Enjoy your special day. Is your sentiment for this one?
I think this, like we said on telly, would make really cool wedding invites.
Definitely.
You know, if you were getting married at like a stately home.
Definitely. In white as well.
Yeah.
Really smart. You could do this back section twice, and you could put some mirri in between it, and then you could cover it at the back with another piece of white, so you can't see the back of it. That would be really nice as well. Manor Gardens die set, $14.99 or 2 for 20. Let's show you some of the cards that have been made with this. Again, you've got variety in here, haven't you?
So this is a little diorama that we did, using your nesting dies again, creating like a back panel for it. And I've used the card blanks. I've only just added a bit of that distressed adorable scoreable to the front.
No, you haven't. You've added de-stressed.
Oh God.
Adorable scoreable. Yes, you have. It's called de-stressed adorable scoreable. Emily hates that I've called it that, but it's de-stressed because it de-stresses you, man.
Oh my goodness. It's all right.
Okay, so isn't that lovely? I love that. Let's see what else. Do you want to see the original or the one as it comes, if you will? There we go, which is really pretty. Look at the fountain.
It's so nice. It really is. It's just they're just an incredible set of dies.
I love the way that the sort of path sort of goes all the way up to the. It's not castle, is it?
Well, yeah, that's what happens. You know,
yeah.
if you've got a house like that, you don't want people walking by, do you?
No, it's very true.
You want build a nice big path.
Up the path. Here we go. Another one. Enjoy your special day. So another diorama.
I like that one. It's very cool.
That's really cool. It looks to me like there's a man in there.
A man? Where?
Yeah, like it looks like there's a head above the fountain. Can you see? Or is it just me? I'm sure it's just me. Maybe you at home can see it. No? Okay, I'm making it up. That's lovely though, isn't it? Really, really different. Okay, have you got a demonstration for us, Natalie?
Yeah, I'm going to use the next one though. So do you want to show this one?
Do you want me to show
first?
the next one? And then maybe, if we've got
makes
time, we can get a demo out of the club gift as well?
Let's do it.
Yes. Have you got a club gift one ready?
No.
I love doing that. Okay. Stuff everywhere. I do apologise, everyone. This I'm going to show you now was this gorgeous one by Jessica Jenkins. Which is the fourth of our set. It's the Countryside Path. It's got a lovely windmill on it. It's really, really attractive. Let's go into this. So, hello, lovely. You've got butterflies. So, is that 3 individual butterflies and different?
Yeah, they're like different sizes, so they come together in one die.
Oh, but they pop out into separate.
They pop out separately, so you can use them.
Love this. You've got wildflowers at the front, a beautiful sort of wildflower path there. Along the path a little further is the gorgeous bike. Love the basket on the front of it.
It's really nice, isn't it? It's just reminds you of summer.
Oh, it really, really does. The trees in the background on the horizon with that gorgeous windmill. Absolutely beautiful. The windmill here, we've had a little accident.
A wonky windmill.
We've had an accident there.
That might have been in my bag.
It's been very windy. And slightly hurricane levels.
It has been quite windy, to be fair.
It has. There we go.
So cool.
Isn't that gorgeous? So that's it in white, but obviously it doesn't have to be in white. You can do the Z-fold as you'd expect. Again,
that one's added a little other step on actually, because the gates are on from the last set we've seen.
Oh, that's clever. But it's not a separate step. It's not another step, but you could do that, I guess.
You could do that if you wanted to, yeah. You could add a little tab, stick it on behind.
Look at the colours, though. Isn't it so pretty? Isn't it so summery?
It's really nice.
It's really, really attractive. Love the flowers there. And again, that is using these card blanks here. And the card blanks are slightly different. They're not all the same, are they?
No, so you've got 3 different colourways, so you can make lots of different styles of cards as well. There's one that's a bit more masculine, there's one that is a bit more feminine in colour, and then there's one that's kind of a gender-neutral tones.
Okay, and that's 6 tri-panel cards with matching envelopes that you get for your $3.99. You can buy extras of those. We have got in extras of those for people who want more.
Everyone was buying extras.
Were they all buying extras?
Everyone.
I totally understand that. But then obviously, as you can see, you can do so much with it. You bring your alcohol markers into it and you do anything different with it. And that's why they're not just items that you use once and then put away.
Oh, no,
they're
really
tools,
not.
these dies. You use them again and again and again. Let's have a look at this 7x7 card blank here. Sorry, I'm not in the right place. There we go. But just popping it onto onto the front of a card there, it's really nice and different, isn't it? I love it. I absolutely love this. I think there's another. Oh, no, that's the Manor one. Oh, hello, Jessica Jenkins again.
It's cute, isn't it?
It's really cute.
It makes it look so different though, just adding it into different shapes and creating different apertures from it. It's really nice.
It's really nice, absolutely. All your instructions come with these guys. Your envelopes come with these, as you'd expect. Let's pop across to Natalie and see what she's going to do.
Okay, so we're going to make a little home decor project here. Popping it into a frame. I'm also going to cut it out of white and show you how you can colour it in or embellish it or create a wash with your pieces. So we've got some premium watercolour card, and my frame is 5x7. So I'm going to cut one piece down to 5x7. And this is going to be, oh, that didn't cut at all. 5 by 7. And then I'm going to cut these other 2 pieces down a little bit more because we have, this is a box frame and it has a little lip on it. So I'm going to cut these down to, I'm going to take 1/4 off each side. So 4 3/4 by 6 3/4. That was crazy mess. It shouldn't have been, but it was. And we're going to do that again on our second panel.
It feels so odd hearing you do measurements in actual measurements
Well,
as
I can
opposed
do
to
that.
notches.
I can work it out because it was only a few. So I can do that. And then we're going to take our die set. So I'm going to do the back panel first. And I'm going to use my Windmill. Now I'm going to pop this up to probably just so you've got maybe like 1/4 off the top. And then we're going to get some tape. I'm going to tape this down and we're going to run this through. Now I've got sort of where that's going to go in place. I'm going to add another piece of tape because we don't want the accident that happened before to happen.
So do you find that can happen? I suppose that's because
Just because you haven't got the thing, so it can just move around a little bit. I mean, it's low-tack tape. It is movable tape, so just for precaution, just add another piece on.
And this will be because as it goes through the machine is essentially squashing it, isn't it?
Yeah, so it can move a little bit.
Yeah, as it rolls it could move it.
So have I done that right? No, I haven't, because then it's going to give me 2 windmills. I'm going to pop this over to the other side. Sorry, because if I do it on this side, when I go to repeat this, I'm going to have 2 windmills. Although we could put the bike on the bottom piece. I'm going to swap it around. It's going to make it look a little bit different. So my windmill there, and then I'm just going to line my second panel up here, because then I can see, if I take my bike panel off, I can sort of line that up to the edge here with those little notches, and then it's going to create some sort of definition in your make. So let's peel this off.
Emily, may I ask you a question? So here on screen it says members save an extra £10 with this multi-buy, which is brilliant. Okay, and that's at $44.95. Am I right in saying that the price we are showing is the price before discount?
No, it's after.
That's after, so that is the price that people will pay with their double discount.
If you're a club member, this is a special day price.
This is a special pick of the day price for club, right? That makes perfect sense, yes, because you've got all those separate sets of card blanks all at $3.99 each. Yeah, that makes perfect sense.
Usually $54.95.
Okay, thank you.
So we've popped those both those panels onto my die cut machine. We're going to run that through.
Oh, it's tired again.
I don't know why though. We've got new plates.
That might be why it's tired, because new plates, it's got to try a bit harder maybe.
We've got new plates, so that's cut out beautifully. So let's pop these out. And then I'm going to remove this one, because we're going to replace it with the flowers. So just pick that up off there, and then get our dies again. I'm going to take the flowers section, and then again, the way you do it with your Z folds, we're going to pick up that line that it cuts out, and we're going to just lift it onto there, and that is going to sort of elongate our die cutting across here. I'm also going to stick our Hello Lovely die. I might have to do it once that's cut out, because I want to have it under there and it's going to ruin my die otherwise.
Oh,
so that's ready to go.
Nat, can I tell you about service?
Service?
Service levels.
Oh yeah, go.
Are you ready for this?
I'm going to be surprised.
Yesterday's orders are going out today. No. Yes, and lots of yesterday's orders went out yesterday.
No way.
That's where the team are.
That's so good.
They're geared up. They know exactly what they're doing. They're in such a good position.
That's so good.
I'm so proud of them. We've managed to get back to where we want to be, which is, you know, yesterday's orders go out the next day. That's what you want.
It is what we want.
And that's where we're at. And our aim is to keep this now. Oh, it's exciting. I hope so.
That's so good.
So people are receiving their members kits already. So Susie Smith says her members kit has just been delivered. So she ordered that. She can't have ordered it before Monday. That is already with her, which is lovely. And that's what we want to see, isn't it? And that'll be her free members kit as well. So she'll have just paid the postage, $2.99, already with her.
Wow. Okay, so I'm going to pull this top panel off and just leave that to one side. I'm going to take off this piece here, and then we're going to remove our die. And I can actually probably now just remove that whole centerpiece, and you can see how that image has popped along. But before we use our die tool to get all our bits and pieces off, oops, I'm just going to pop in my sentiment into the top here. It says, hello, lovely. I'm going to stick that on and run it through, and then that is it for our die cutting. We're going to get on to colouring this beautiful image in, and then we can pop it into our frame. So run that back in on our die cutting machine.
Natalie, I've got another one of my favourite comments of the day. So let's see if you know what this means. So Kay Pike says, the answer to the question about the birthday suit is C, not a stitch, but you can leave your hat on. Are you with that? Yeah, absolutely. Nobody wants to see that, do they? Not on Hunky Dory TV anyway.
So I've got my sentiment now in place, and these are all cut in sentiment, so it cuts it out of the cardstock, which is really nice. So let's peel this off, and we can pop out all of our pieces that are in here. So that lovely is probably actually just going to come out in one, and you can use that on other things because it's really nice text. So then let's just get all of these little bits out.
Oh, I love some of the comments that we're getting about the service team and what they're doing. So Zara ordered the pattern packs on Friday and received them Monday morning. Jan says that hers arrived yesterday, her club gift. She can only have ordered it Monday. Pauline got hers yesterday, only ordered it Monday. Cheryl said I ordered my members kit Monday and it came yesterday.
Isn't that amazing?
What a service, this is brilliant. Jane Kennedy said that she ordered yesterday and has been emailed this morning to say her order has been shipped.
Wow.
I love it when the team, we're always, we're obviously apologetic if we're not
if we can't get there,
service.
We're very busy. Oh, we've had an amazing promotion like this one, but how good is it that we're running a promotion that is this good, yet we're still getting that?
It's brilliant.
It's amazing, isn't it?
It's testament to the team.
It is.
Doing a super job.
They are excellent, aren't they? So just these little bits out of the windmill now. And then what we've got is that image. I just need to take my scissors because you just need to trim off this little bit here where there would have been a tree, but it has half cut away. So now I've got 3 panels. I'm going to take this one and we're going to use a really nice blue. And I'm just going to go along the top of here and just scribble along the top. That's probably not a technical term, but it's going to work. And then we're going to use our water brush. Let's use the bigger one actually. And
so
just
these water brushes will be back in stock next month.
Oh, it's so exciting, isn't it? But you can use a paintbrush for this. You don't need to use a water brush. It's just the water that activates the colour that moves it all down, and that's what we want to do. So I'm just using it at the top and then bringing the colour down so it gives you a nice sort of more ombre effect. So it will be darker at the top, but the sky at the top tends to be a bit more darker. So we'll bring that down and leave that to dry. And then I'm going to take my bottom section here and we're going to go in with our green the whole way across and on all of these elements. Now I love doing Hunky Dory shows because you get to properly colour these in and show everyone just exactly how you create something, which when we're doing them on Create and Craft, it's so busy and we have so little time to show you some incredible things that you have to do most of this sort of like pre the show.
So it's one of the big differences, I think, isn't it, between between
you get
us
to see
here
the
at Hunky Dory
start
TV.
to finish.
Yeah, so it's a little bit more relaxed. It's a little bit more daft, probably, but it's a little bit more relaxed. We get to spend a bit more time on the demos. So we had a demo the other day. I think it clocked 25 minutes for one demo. Yeah, and it was brilliant. And we got to see the whole thing from start to finish.
Isn't that great?
And I love that we can do that.
We can.
Here, because you can't do that on standard TV.
No. There's too much.
They'd frog march you out, I think, wouldn't they?
Yeah, I think they'd be like, come on now. Come on now. So you can see, again, I'm creating that really nice ombre look here, and then we're going to go in with some crazy colours. So I've got pink, I've got red actually. I want a more purpley colour. Let's do that, and then we'll colour in these flowers. And I think this is the way I like to use these water brushes, is to just add that colour down, and then use my water brush to sort of flush the colour around the page. It gives you a nicer, sort of more relaxed look to your colouring, which is something that's really great with these pens.
Jackie Woodward has asked a very naughty question.
Oh no.
Oh, yes, she has. Hi, Dan, can you please tell me when the Christmas stuff is coming out? I need a little book, as I've been asked to donate 100 cards for people on their own at Christmas, which I think is a lovely thing to do. So I can tell you, what can I tell you, Jackie? Ooh.
We could tell her the weeks, couldn't we?
I can tell you, I can guarantee you that there is going to be a new Christmas little book that comes out with our blockbuster.
Yes.
So you will expect, if you know Hunky Dory and love Hunky Dory and have been with us for a year or more, then you'll be aware that we do something called the Christmas Blockbuster.
We do. It's a mega deal show.
We launch it right at the beginning of our Christmas launches. It's our biggest collection that we do a year. We manufacture the most of anything that we manufacture is of the Christmas Blockbuster. It has been running on the machines here at Hunky Dory because we do everything in-house here at Hunky Dory. So the beautiful foiling and the die cutting is all done here in our warehouse, which is why our sound here can be a little bit muffled or bangy and stuff like that every now and then, because we've got guillotines. We're in a box in the warehouse, if that makes sense. They've been manufacturing this now for it's about a month, isn't it?
It's been a really long time.
Well, it's a big
It's getting
kit.
there though.
Okay, so this is coming out soon. There will be a little book that comes out with it. There will also be, which will be perfect for you, some more little books that come out a little bit later, so another month or two's time as well. But I can tell you one thing, Natalie has been, and her team have been making cards with the Blockbuster, the Christmas Blockbuster.
It's been fun, you know.
And I've seen them. There's a magazine that comes with it, as you know, and they are exceptional.
We did a good job.
The team have been brilliant.
I can't believe
and the
how
cards are gorgeous.
Quick we were to make them, because it didn't take long. It was only a few days really when everyone sort of pulled stuff together. So we've gone for a little like white, you can't really tell actually. I was trying to create like white wall tyres. Do you know where you got the spindles but then the tyres are white?
That's a really cool thing.
So I've tried to do that. We might need to add a little bit more colour once that's dried. And then the last panel is our trees. So let's go in again with our greens. I'm going to do green all the way across here so it matches. We're nearly finished, don't worry.
No, we love, this is what it's all about, is crafting.
Yeah.
It's about demonstrating. This is what we want to see.
I'm going to do some darker green on my trees, because it's nice to see that sort of variation.
So you've just gone in on one side there, so that when you drag it across, you'll get that ombre effect, which also sort of gives you the sunlight.
Yes.
Because it'll be lighter on one side where the sun is.
So the light's going to come from that section. I'm just going to bring in my brown for my tree trunks. We're going to go all the way down with that though. Take my green pen again, because I've used this for the green. So let's start with the lighter colour, because once you've got a darker colour on, it's harder to mix it. So let's go all the way across here with this darker colour. And then drag that down to create that ombre look that we're going for with this whole sort of collection.
So shall we give them the week commencing for Christmas? Is that a good thing?
Oh, you're eager to let people know, aren't you?
Am I allowed, or do we wait?
Let's wait.
Okay,
let's
next
wait.
week we'll give them the week commencing, yeah?
we can say that it's
June.
June. Yeah,
And we're
we'll
nearly
say
in
that.
June. What's the date, Emily?
The date today is the 26th.
It's the 26th
I know.
today.
It's coming.
So June is actually only in
It's really not far away.
6 days. So the earliest it could be is 6 days,
Yes.
and the longest away it could be is sort of 36 days. Yeah.
It's true.
So okay, so it's somewhere in there, and it's earlier rather than later.
Honestly, he would tell you if he could.
I would.
I'm only here stopping him. He would tell you if he could. if I would allow him, he'd let you all know. He probably will at some point. Maybe that could be a sneak peek this week on your Facebook page, Dan.
Oh, could do. Yeah, so I've actually been out there. I've been lucky enough.
You've been working so hard.
I've been lucky enough, and you'll love this, guys at home. So I'm trained on the machines that we use.
Yes, you are.
And I've been giving the guys a lift and doing some of the production as well. So some of the toppers that's in the blockbuster will have been
so when you get
produced by me.
When you get your stuff home, guys. And
oh, go on. If there's anything wrong, yeah.
No, there won't be. I was out there trying to get the last topper we needed for the magazine, and Dan said, "No, you can't take that." I said, "Why?" I said, "It's fine." He said, "No, you can't take it because it was the foiling was like probably an inch." Not an inch, a millimetre, that's the word. A millimetre off. He was like, "You can't take that." So if there's any that are dodgy, they won't be Dan's, I can promise you that. There won't be any that are dodgy though, because those guys out there.
Oh, they're exceptional.
It's crazy.
They're good eggs, aren't they?
They are. So I've just finished washing my windmill. So now, let's put this all together, because I know you've been waiting patiently to see this. Let's get, oh, I hope we've got some. We do, our long strips. So this is going to fit on the back of my panel here, like so. So that's going to go on the back of my card blank. I'm going to get my windmill here. I just need to pop that bit out there. There's some bits in there as well.
So I love this now because you've made your own colours. You've chosen what you want it to be. You're not hamstrung or stuck to doing it as it's given.
You can do it exactly
This is proper
how
creative
you want
crafting.
to.
You do exactly what you want.
And I've gone with blue because my bike is blue. I could imagine me cycling somewhere along the hills.
And you like cycling, don't you?
We do like it. I don't like crazy cycling like you.
I love cycling. Do you know what we did yesterday?
You do like crazy cycling.
We did the coast to coast. That was super.
That was
in a day
intense.
as well. That was really, really good.
So I'm not sticking it around these edges. You'll be able to see that I've got a little lip there, and that's because my frame has this border, so I need it to stick out. So that's one done. And then my last one, I'm going to have to cut these up, I think, because of my sentiment. My last one will stick these on here. I might get another one on there as well.
So do you know what we did last night now?
You went running, didn't you?
We went for a jog. We actually genuinely went for a jog.
Did the boys come?
No, did the boys come? No, you're all right, Mum. You're all right, Dad. I'm just, sore leg. Do you know what I mean? There were all sorts of excuses, but
Terrible.
We went for a 20-minute run. It was.
We went for a walk last night, which was nice. Yeah, it was only supposed to be half an hour, but then it ended up being an hour by the time we got back because we had to stop at the big shop to get some ice creams, which was hilarious because then once we bought the ice creams, it started to rain, so we walked out the rest of the way home in the rain.
With your ice creams.
And there you go.
Natalie, that is exceptional. It's absolutely lovely. Again, it's a piece of wall art, or indeed, it's a piece of art to go on the on your bookcase or your table and mantelpiece.
So you've coloured this in yourself. You've made it yourself. You've designed the way you wanted the pieces to look, and you can mix and match these as well. So you could have a windmill, and you could have the lighthouse. So you could create a whole sort of town with these in one sort of large big frame.
Do you know, if you were giving a present, you could as well. You could create a town, couldn't you, with the
mix and match
house?
them.
That would be brilliant. But if you were creating this, you want a little signature in that bottom right-hand corner.
Just here, or this one.
Yeah, and then give that to somebody, and that's a lovely piece of artwork.
It's cute, isn't it?
Natalie, that's lovely. I love that. Where do you get your frame from?
I think this one's probably just from like Wilko's or something.
Wilko's, something like that. Yeah. So price.
They're not expensive.
Price on that, do you think?
Like pound, maybe a bit more. 150. Depends, doesn't it?
Isn't it? That's fantastic for something like that. That's a beautiful present and something that comes from the heart as well because you've made it, which is lovely. Okay, it's 11:01. Have we got time?
Yeah, let's do it.
Can we do it?
Yes. Have you got some bits for me though?
How about these bits here?
Oh, those
is
bits
that perfect?
Will be fine.
Okay, so what we're going to do, I'll just show you the this bundle here. Sorry? There's matte plastic.
Oh, you've forgotten. Yeah, you can buy Matastic with this collection.
Oh, with this collection, sorry, I'm being useless, aren't I? Sorry about that.
We've missed one thing.
I got overexcited and I was moving on.
You are.
Okay, so there is a pack of Matastic with this selection. Can you tell me, is it 24 sheets?
Yes.
It's 30.
It's 30 sheets, and you're going to get 10 colours, 3 of each.
Okay, so 10 colours, 3 of each. You can see those colours, those lovely colours here. We've got a beautiful grey, like a soft grey there. Blue. So these are going to be great for die cutting. People have used them for die cutting throughout some of the cards that we've shown you. The lovely brown, but obviously, as you can see, gorgeous colours that you find in nature or out and about. A lovely 30 sheet collection, 350 GSM. Matastic is uncoated. It's still got the adorable scoreable properties, so it will score and fold perfectly without cracking or creasing, but without losing the colour or you seeing any white through. You get none of that. But you can still stamp on it. You can foil on it if you wanted. You could stamp on it. You can write on it. You can draw on it. You can colour it, ink it, do anything you like with it, and it'll tape to it. Whereas it wouldn't to the original adorable scoreable, if that makes sense. Lovely piece of kit. £9.99 for 30 sheets. I think it's normally £9.99 for 24, so that's a really good price. Second thing I've got here is your white trifold card blanks. So this is the same sort of idea as these card blanks here, but just in white, which enables you to do those gorgeous white ones similar to, I've got so much here, I do apologise, similar to these here. So if you want it to be all in white, if you want to do those wedding cards, or indeed if you want a nice blank canvas for you to then be able to colour, because these are Ink Me card. £9.99, and how many do you get? Let me turn it round. 24 cards and envelopes in that set for just £9.99. Okay, let's go to Natalie. I'll show you this first. This is our ultimate bundle of our fantastic club gift, Garden Treasures, which has more Matastic here in the centre. It has the backing papers, double-sided of course. It's got the inserts down at the bottom, the lovely bite-sized little book, 72 sheets in that, which indeed could be 72 toppers if you wanted, and the free gifts itself, the deluxe card collection across here with these gorgeous birds, this lovely sort of summery feel to it. You can get the deluxe card collection free on our website, just pay the P&P, or you can get the bundle and get extra value, extra savings with all this great stuff in it. Let's pop across to Natalie and see what she's going to do with this collection.
Okay, so I've just flicked through while Dan was chatting, just gone, you know what, I want to use this. I picked out a card blank. The first one I got was DL, so I thought, oh, this is going to be challenging. A big circle topper, a DL card, but let's do it.
Why ever not?
Why not challenge yourself? So I've got some gold mirror, and I'm going to put that down first because this is a Matastic collection, and the colours are beautiful in it. But I think when you add mirror behind it, it just lifts that colour, and it makes everything stand up off the artwork. So we'll pop this down straight away onto our DL. So DL is a funny card size. It's kind of like an A6 but extended to the size of an A4. But it is a really good size.
It's not an 8x3, is it? Because
No.
8x3 is another size.
That is another size. So a DL is...
It's a bit fatter.
It's 2 notches under 4 by the whole size of an A3. So we're going to use the top panel of this. Yeah, not A3.
No worries.
So I'm going to take it down another 2 notches. So it's 3 1/4. I'm going to cut that straight away. And then I'm going to chop this so it's the right length. So it's the size of an A4, which is 8 1/4. And I'm going to take 2 notches off that. So it'll be 2 notches over 8. And we're going to stick this to the front of our card. So let's add our tape down. You can lift that up. And stick this nice and straight, hopefully.
Linda Daffy has seen one of my sneaky little tips of what's coming up. She said that in the magazine she's seen there's some flower-like pearls on the way. I'll keep watching and waiting. There are some lovely pearl roses.
Speaking about that.
Yeah, I showed a picture. There's some lovely pearl roses. They're still about 2 months away, I would have thought, something like that. But they are gorgeous. Really pretty, and one of the clever things you can do with them, if you want to, you can get alcohol markers on them and you can change the colour.
Oh, I like that.
if you want to. I don't know whether they work with glimmer mist or anything like that yet. I've not tested, but alcohol markers, yes.
So I just had to trim that down because it was just a little bit over there, but no one's going to know. It's still going to fit in your card blank. And then, like I said, I decided I wanted to use this circle topper, and that is what we're going to do. Now, obviously, this is not going to fit in a DL envelope, but it should fit within an A5 if I make sure it does so. So if I line this up with my A5 bit on here, and I know that I've put this centrally, then it's definitely going to fit in an A5 envelope. So we can just pick this out now, and I'm going to use the circle frame. And I think I'm going to leave out the middle frame because there's a lot of beautiful detail on this. So get some, what do we want? I want these really thin strips that we do, which are great for these types of cards using on your frames because they are the perfect size and they fit just in the middle there. So
now we've got
do this halfway round.
We've got a couple of questions about your last demo. So the first one was from Lynn Clifton, who said, lovely crafting, Natalie. Do you have the frames on site too?
No, we don't. So those
don't.
we just, I think that one is probably from like Wilkinson's. But any box frames you can pick them up from loads of different stores.
Zara's been really helpful here. She says the Range do cheap box frames.
They
so
do.
The Range do as well, which is great.
Wilkinson's, IKEA.
It doesn't have to be that expentive either.
It really doesn't,
no, it
and they're not. They're really quite easy to pick up anywhere.
The other
but
one
having
was,
them in your stash is a great thing.
The other one was Sharon Louise Parnell, who says, what pens are you using? So what
I was
pens are you
using the
back then?
brush pens. So our brush markers are water-based. They react with water when you colour them down. They're great to use with our premium watercolour cardstock. So that's what I used for that demonstration. They were our brush pens, our brush markers.
And you could see how you could sort of drag that colour across as well.
And create that nice sort of watercolour scene. They're on a great deal as well tomorrow. We have a back in stock prism show on Create and Craft at 11:15, where we're bringing you the brush markers, the alcohol markers, both sets of inks that we do here, but they're going to be on some great deal prices. So make sure you don't miss that if you want some of those prism products on a great deal. Tune in tomorrow, 11:15, Create and Craft TV.
Zara says that sadly the DL card I received from Hunky Dory wasn't usable as they weren't cut out well enough. Zara, if you ever have any problems with any of our products, you've got to get back in touch with service because they will sort it out for you immediately. We absolutely shouldn't have anything going out of our place that isn't cut out properly. Everything automatically should be. So, and usually things like that get picked up through the quality control. So I'm quite surprised. But please do get back in touch with the service team. They will sort it for you.
I'm going to put these three little circle toppers on this edge. So I'm just cutting away those pips, which I wouldn't normally do, but they are quite obvious on these ones because they're smaller. I'm normally quite lazy with my pips, but Anne-Marie would be shaking in her boots if she knew I was not cutting my pips.
Jackie's said a message that she says she doesn't buy from Create and Craft. I think the joy really now is that your Hunky Dory products are available from all good retailers. So
definitely, you can buy from anyone, can't you?
Yeah,
which is great.
Whether you're buying them from us here at Hunky Dory, whether you're buying them from your local shop, from your online stores that you like to use, from other large companies like Crafters Companion, stock Hunky Dory.
It's great to be able to support everyone, though, isn't it?
I think so. I think it's brilliant.
We're a big crafting team, so no matter who you buy from, you know that in the end of the day, we're all working together.
100%.
And that's a nice thing. So I've got those little three toppers down the side there to create something nice. I'm going to use the sentiment that says, no, let's keep it in with the circles. I'm going to say, just to say thank you. I'm going to pop that on. This will need chopping down slightly.
Vicky is down to her last 7 sheets of adorable scoreable. My word.
How have you got that far down?
7 sheets.
I'd be having a small heart attack by now.
7 sheets, wow.
So just to say thank you on there.
The adorable scoreable pattern packs, that new collection selection is absolutely gorgeous with the 6 new different designs in. I think there's 144 sheets in total, and I think is it $29.99 at the minute? Is it on a special price for this week?
Yeah.
Which is just absolutely brilliant, 144 sheets. And there's some gorgeous selections in there, including those painted clouds, which are beautiful. Sea shanties in there. There's loads, isn't there?
So there you go. I've just added three little gems to the bottom there to add something into that corner. But yeah, making a DL with the topper that I said I was going to use and the card blank that came out of the box first.
And that, it looks perfect. She's rather good, isn't she? She is rather good. She's called Non-Stop Nat because she's here with us this morning for our crafty hour, or hour and a quarter as it's ended up. Then she's off to Create and Craft. So, Nat, what time are your shows at Create and Craft tonight?
Tonight, oh, well, it's going to work out funny, isn't it? Because I think it's 1 p.m. Eastern time, maybe, because they are US shows only. But then tomorrow morning, for everyone to watch, I'll be there at 7:30. With a double show, which is really cool because I'm going to get even more demos in with the most beautiful Forever Florals collection.
No, it's
that's not. What am I doing? That's twice now. It's not even the right thing. There's so much
Non-stop
going on in my
Nat.
head.
She's so non-stop. She doesn't know what she's doing.
I don't know what I'm doing.
I promised you a little bit of a sneak peek at our Floral Elegance collection.
There we go.
Natalie is going to be showcasing on Create and Craft this evening and all day tomorrow throughout the day. Isn't that stunning? It's absolutely beautiful. It's there's some beautiful. I love the black in this, but I love the florals in it as well.
I'm going to sit in my car the whole way down and just drive like this. Floral Elegance.
But the designs and the colours in this are lovely. I love the black. I love the blue. Love the swans and the flowers there. They're so pretty. The black's really striking, isn't it?
Oh, it's so beautiful.
But what's absolutely key about this? Where can I show it the best? Here we go. If we can get this one. Is this on the close-up? Let's see if we can get it.
Yeah, you can see it there.
Look at that. Have you seen? It's not perfectly in focus, is it? It's probably my fault. Have you seen the foil?
The foil is special.
It's an engraved. It's a special new engraved foil design we've never ever used before. Look at it. It really catches the light. It's something really quite special. You might get it on this one as well. There we go. Look at that. It's like jewels, isn't it?
It's incredible.
Isn't that gorgeous? Guys, this is what Natalie is going to be working with this evening and all the way through tomorrow on Create and Craft. It'll be here and available from us on Friday as well. It's the Floral Elegance collection. I'm sure you're going to love it.
So much inspiration for you, though.
So much. It's going to be, well, you're going to have 20 odd demos, I think you're going to be doing, aren't you? Which is really exciting. Okay, we're going to say thank you very much to Emily for producing our show. Thank you, Emily.
Thank you.
And we're going to say thank you very much to Natalie for the lovely demonstrations that
You're
she's done today.
welcome.
3 wonderful demos. We're really pleased. And we're going to say thank you to you guys for being with us.
Yes.
We're going to say make sure you're with us again on Friday. It's Kelly and it's Kat are going to be showing you that gorgeous Floral Elegance collection, which will be available to buy here at Hunky Dory on Friday and also from all good craft stores. And we're going to say have a lovely middle to your week. We hope that you have a fabulous time. We'll see you soon. Bye now.